This Vias. This is your boy at the corner, Henry's corner. I will want to be quick on this one. Genesis chapter 2 and chapter 3. I was going through it and something caught my attention, so to say. Do you remember in Matthew 21, verse 18 and 19, that Jesus was hunger and he saw a fig tree afar off, and there was no fruit on the fig tree. And Jesus cursed the fig tree. If you Let us go back to memory lane. In Genesis chapter 2 and chapter 3, man was told not to eat of the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil, but man did eat. And eventually, chapter 3, verse 16, 17, 18, 19, there was a curse. And I made mention that the ground was cursed based on what man did, what we did. The ground was cursed on what we did. But that is not where I'm going. When this is Eve was the one that first ate the fruit, and he gave it to Adam. If Adam has refused, or he refused to eat the fruit, what would have happened to Eve at that particular time? I believed that it means that Adam is feeding on the tree of life, which is the tree of immortality. So definitely the immortality of Adam will neutralize the mortality of Eve. She has eaten the fruits, her eyes are open, he was immortal, he was like God. Now he now became mortal because dead. Eating the fruits invoke death. So the immortality, the life of Adam will have neutralized the sin, the disobedience that Eve committed if Adam had choose not to eat the fruits. So you will see James chapter 5 verse 14 and 15. It says, if any sick among you, go to the elder, let the anoint his head with oil, they should offer a prayer of faith. And verse 15 said, if he has committed a sin, he will be forgiven. So which means that the life of Christ and life of Adam will have neutralized that of Eve. Now, when their eyes became open, what did they first do? They gathered fig leaves together and sew it to cover their nakedness. Do you see self-effort? What man can do? Then if you come back to that story of Jesus where it was hunger, don't forget Jesus was hunger. Adam and Eve, they were naked. Abi? Now, there was a need. There is a need. Adam and Eve, there is a need. Jesus, there is a need. Now, the fig tree, Christ went to the fig tree and he could not find fruit on it. The implication of this is just that the fig tree is as a result of self-effort and what we can do, not what God has done for us. Go back to Adam and Eve. They sew fig leaf together to cover their nakedness, what they can do. But eventually in Genesis 3 verse 21, we'll see that God now kill an animal, now make it sick from animal skin to cover their nakedness. So you will see self-effort and grace. So Jesus, on the other hand, the fig tree could not produce fruit because it is self-effort. Self-effort can never give back to the fruit of the Spirit.